Digital technology is new in the science and technology syllabus, and primary teachers across the state are trying to figure out how to teach it. Looking at the 2017 syllabus, there are some outcomes for skills and some for knowledge and understanding. The skills section contains skills with design and production outcomes. The knowledge and understanding outcomes also include a digital technology strand, and that is new as well. Looking at the syllabus, this is on page 16. Our focus today is on design and production of digital solutions. In stage 2, for example, a student must define problems and describe and follow algorithms to develop solutions. Now we need to look at exactly what is meant by an algorithm and to get students using computational thinking. Knowledge and understanding outcomes are on page 18, and the important ones here, for example in stage 2, are how digital systems represent and transmit data. You can see here the outcomes for all stages. We're going to use a program called Scratch Junior to help us meet these outcomes, but first we need to understand what an algorithm is. The syllabus defines it as a step-by-step procedure required to solve a problem. They can be presented in many ways, including written instructions, flowcharts, or using computer language. Our definition will be a list of steps to complete a task. A recipe is a simple example, but some algorithms are quite complicated. Now here is an example of a recipe.
Do you guys think you can write down some instructions and teach me how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah.
Then do it.
I knew we were gonna do this. I heard Dad talking to Mom.
Choke yourself on my hand. Sometimes they do what you tell them.
Dad, I'm done.
Step 1. Get 2 pieces of bread out. Got 'em. Get a butter knife and get some PB. Take 1 piece of bread, spread it around with the butter knife.
No, Dad, with the peanut butter.
I'm just doing what it says. It says take 1 piece of bread, spread it around with the butter knife.
Hold on.
Get some jelly, rub it on the other half of the bread.
No, Dad, open the jelly.
Well, it doesn't say to do that. Put the breads together on top of each other. Take a big bite. This doesn't taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Fail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I had to make it extremely specific.
Oh, good. I'm starving. Take 2 pieces of white bread out of the bag. Take the lid off the jar of peanut butter. Get a butter knife and stick it inside of the peanut butter jar. With the knife, scoop a bit of peanut butter out
A bit, that means like a lot.
A bit means a lot?
In my world.
Spread your scoop of peanut butter onto 1 of your pieces of bread with the knife. All right? There we go.
You're doing better than before, though.
Open the jelly jar. Squeeze it onto the other piece of bread.
No.
Done. Closer. Get 2 pieces bread. Get some peanut butter. Take the peanut butter knife. Open the peanut butter. Put the knife in the PB. Get some jelly. Open the jelly.
No.
Squirt the jelly onto the bread.
You're supposed to...
Take the butter knife with the peanut butter on it. Wipe it all over the piece of bread that's blank. Take the butter knife, rub the jelly all over a piece of bread.
Oh, he's doing better. Oh.
It says all over. Put the two pieces on top of each other.
This isn't how I meant.
Take two pieces of white bread out of the bag. Take the lid off the jar of peanut butter. Get a butter knife and stick it inside of the peanut butter jar. With the knife, scoop some of the peanut butter out of the inside of the jar. Spread your scoop of peanut butter onto one of your pieces of bread with the knife.
No!
Squeeze some jelly onto the other piece of bread. Spread the jelly on the bread with the butter knife. Put your two pieces of bread, peanut butter and jelly sides together. Done. Get two pieces of bread. Get some peanut butter. Get some jelly. Open the peanut butter. Get a butter knife. Put the butter knife in the peanut butter. Take the butter knife out of the peanut butter.
You did it wrong. No.
Take one piece of bread and take the butter knife that has the peanut butter on it and spread it all over the top of the piece of bread.
Dad,
That's the top.
I mean the sides.
Squirt some on another piece of bread. Take the butter knife, rub it all over the top of the piece of bread.
I quit. You're not making any sense. Zari ruined it on purpose. He knows how to make one. I know, Evan. It's the joke. It's the game that we're playing.
We are going to make an algorithm now, so turn on the iPad, press the home button, and on the home page, look for the cat, Scratch Junior. The first step is to load Scratchy from the icon. Press the home icon and you will come to a blue circle with a white cross on it. We're going to look at a program I made and then I'll show you how to make it using the Copy Me technique and the icons in the program. So the idea is that I'll demonstrate the first step, then you copy it. This technique can be used in the classroom as well. Now here's the program you are going to make. Now go to the home page and press the white cross. This is Scratchy and he can be moved to the bottom left-hand corner. Next we want Scratchy to move. The blue icon is the movement icon and these are visible when it is pressed. Drag the first blue icon down below these blue icons. You can see the number 1, which means Scratchy will move one place to the right. Press that number and a pad comes up on the bottom right hand side and you can change that from 1 to 20. The 20 appears on the icon and if you hit that now, Scratchy moves 20 paces to the right. Next thing we want Scratchy to do is take a little bow. Use the turn right icon and the turn left icon. Move both icons down and then snap them together. If you touch that, Scratchy should take a little bow. Now if you're happy with that, drag it over and snap it on the other one. We now have a little sequence of instruction. Next thing, Scratchy did a little hop. Touch this icon and you can see hop above it. Drag it down and touch it and Scratchy should do a little hop. We need 2 small hops, so drag down another and snap these 2 together. Touch again and Scratchy does 2 small hops. The third hop was a big hop, so drag down another hop icon. There is a number 2 under this, so change it to 6 to get a big hop. Snap it on, test it, and Scratchy does 2 small hops and 1 large hop. Snap these hops onto the other icons. That is the movement done. Next we need a background. Look at the icon on top of the screen and touch it. Scroll down to get the beach background and touch it. You then press the tick to lock it in. Next, Scratchy has something that he says at the beginning. The speech bubble is the purple look icon. Touch that and the different looks come up. We want the first one, so drag it down. Touch the hi and a keypad comes up. You can now delete the hi and type in your message. Welcome to my beach. When you are happy, press Go. Touch it to check, and if you are happy with it, snap it on. There is another speech bubble that says "Yay!" so you can follow the same process to make the speech bubble and then snap it on. Test it and see if Scratchy does what you have programmed. One more thing, and you must be able to start Scratchy remotely. To do that, press the yellow icon, which has all the different methods of starting. The one we use most of the time is the green flag, so drag it down and snap it on at the beginning. That will allow us to start the program remotely. Now go up to the full screen icon, press it, and get the full screen picture. There is a green flag on the top right-hand corner, and when you touch it, the program plays. A computer programmer, for example, knows the icons to use, and someone can come along and get the programmer to make a program that does a certain job. Now, this is the next step we take with a class by giving them a design brief. They'll have to create a program using the same icons we have just looked at. Here is a program that the class could make. Watch this very carefully as you are going to do this yourself. Here is the design brief written out in words. While you're doing this task, you are using computational thinking. You now have a few minutes to write this program. So getting back to this program, here is my string of icons to check against yours. Use your phone to photograph your script and then go back to your first program and photograph that as well. These photos are your records of the scripts you have created. When you are finished, you can delete the program by holding it and then pressing the red cross.